we need to place agro-industrial development at the forefront of any effort to develop Africa. The problem may not be production. The problem may be that we're not using enough what we produce, and there's huge post-harvest losses, which we need to address using the platform of agro-industry. The driving force of agricultural value chain is markets. And markets in agro-industry, in value chain, means establishment of agro-industry, because it has a pull effect on production and a satisfying effect on consumers. Unfortunately, something like cocoa, something like that you can produce chocolate from, we export these raw materials at a pittance, and the finished products come to us at a very huge cost. And you ask yourself, why this? When you are sending those commodities, you are exporting jobs, you are exporting livelihoods, you are exporting increased incomes, you are exporting good life for people. So, but if we have intensified regional value chain and national value chains, then you produce, you process, so you don't need to import those things you are producing at high cost. So that the bank is now prioritizing regional integration. We have a feeling that if we address that concern, movements of goods and services will improve, and some of these bottlenecks will naturally, go down. For instance, there is no reason why somebody going to Rwanda should have a visa from Nigeria, and you queue for a number of days, queuing for a visa, and then you may not even get it. Meanwhile, you have a business interest, and time is money. So if you can waste all those, so those are issues the bank is trying to address and articulate to see how we can come a common economic bloc. Because if that happens, just like you have in EU, those will reduce substantively. People have not thought through what should be done. Some of these people who are involved in smallholder farmers can become staff of well-established and expansive industries as graders, as sorters, as so many things, and they earn a decent living. It does not stop them from having their own farms where they can produce their own food for their family subsistence. It doesn't. So by the time you open up the value chain and concentrate more on the value and the service part of the value chain, you see that the youth will be involved. But if you expect them to use the same old tools to go to the farm, they cannot. They are driven by IT, they are driven by technology. So to get youth involved, two things are very critical: technology and the IT system.